We're gonna do a bow drill fire. First, you need to find yourself a piece of wood. Once you find your piece of wood, you're gonna chop it. Easy enough, right? This is for your hearth board. You're gonna take your hearth board and carve it down. And find a nice straight side. Once you've done that, you'll have this. Then you're gonna put a starter hole in it to get a burn going. You'll also need other pieces of tools, like a spindle. The spindle used to be just a piece of wood. I've carved it down. After you carve it down, you make one side a nice sharp point. You make the other side kind of a dull point. That's gonna go in your starter hole. You're also gonna need this. It's called a bearing block. This goes on top of the spindle in the hole so it can turn. Less friction. I cheated and used a bearing. You also need a bow. You take a big piece of wood off a tree and turn it into a bow. You'll take your bow and insert the piston. This definitely takes skill, so pay attention. You want a nice firm foothold on there and use your knee to stabilize, of course. Keep getting it going backwards. Eventually we'll figure it out. There we go. We're only doing this to get a start going so we can see where to put a keyhole. I use my leg for support. Let's try that just one more time. And that's enough to get it started. You can use your knife to make the keyhole by carving, or if you have access to a camp saw, you can use that. We're just going to cut a little keyhole in here. This void allows the soot to fill up in this keyhole, and that's what's actually going to take the heat and make a coal. Ahead of time, you're going to want to make a tinder bundle. I've done this out of juniper bark. I like to put a leaf or a board under it to catch the coal. Don't rush this step. You want to let it get going. You don't want it to go out. A little breeze is okay. If there was no breeze, I'd blow on it a little bit. All right, there we go. Now we're getting some coalage there. Now what you want to do is grasp your tinder bundle, whatever you're using, and make a little spot to put your coal. Now you want to gently blow on it. Until you have fire. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel.